What up, YouTube? So, Josesito Lopez pulls upset of a lifetime against Victor Ortiz, moving up from 140 pounds to take out the welterweight contender, vicious Victor Ortiz. He broke his jaw. We're not sure which round he did it, but we can see visibly Ortiz bleeding profusely out of his mouth. That was some serious bleeding. We noticed after the fight. Man, Josesito Lopez fought a great fight, and you know what? He made a really great strategy adjustment. And what he did was he threw his punches long looping punches, just like the man who beat Victor Ortiz in his the last time Victor Ortiz took a loss. That was Marcos Maidana. And you can see Lopez throwing long looping punches, long looping body shots. So a huge victory, and a great adjustments, man. He fought through a swollen eye. He fought through fucking getting hit rabbit punched on the back of the head intentionally. Victor Ortiz showing his true colors as a dirty fighter. Man, Josesito Lopez had to go through a lot of adversity through this fight, man. Uh, and he made Victor Ortiz pay with left hook shots and uppercut shots. Man, those are some sick left hook uppercuts from Josesito Lopez. Sick left hook shots too. Really took Ortiz out of his game and really showed Ortiz as a flawed fighter. You know, to be honest, he did a lot better against Andre Berto, and that was really Victor Ortiz's once in a lifetime performance, because he it seems evident that he took Lopez lightly in this fight. Uh, Really great, performance, and it's hard to say what to think about the stoppage. You can say, oh yeah, he had a broken jaw, but didn't Paulie Malignaggi fight with a fractured, if not broken jaw against Miguel Cotto? Didn't he fight with a really damaged jaw during that fight? It might even be broken. I'm pretty sure it was fractured at least. And that was against Miguel Cotto. That went 12 rounds. But the thing about Victor Ortiz is he doesn't have a boxing style. He fought this fight just to brawl and get a knockout, and that just did not work, because Lopez was the more skilled boxer, and he was training with him. And man, this was a great fight, but Lopez got the better of the exchanges. He threw better combinations, and he just had much more in the tank. He threw them. You know what? Victor Ortiz, I gotta say, I thought he was winning the final round, but, I don't think I think he is, it's hard, on second thought, I don't think he quit in this fight, but you gotta be an idiot to think you're gonna continue and tell the ref that you have a broken jaw. Straight up, you gotta be an idiot to think that. How are you gonna tell the ref you got a broken jaw and you expect to continue in the fight? Ref's not gonna let you continue. It's just that simple. The ref asked him, "Do you want to stop the fight?" And he's like, "But I got a broken jaw." And then, what does he expect from that? He knows that he's gonna stop the fight, or that he can continue. And if you're stalling for time, that means you're leaning towards stopping the fight. That's exactly what happened. Fight got stopped in the 9th round. Huge upset victory. Josesito Lopez landing great left hooks, great uppercuts, broke Ortiz's jaw. Whose fault is that? You could say, oh man, Ortiz didn't quit. He suffered a huge injury. Well, have some fucking defense and stop yourself from getting injured. How about you don't fucking hit the guy in the back of the head and you try and box a great fight? How about that? How about that? I have no fucking sympathy for Victor Ortiz because of what he did in the 5th round. Intentionally rabbit punching with full force, Lopez. That's really the sign of a dirty fighter, especially after giving Mayweather a flying headbutt and getting disqualified against some random guy. I forget his name. Uh, but Victor Ortiz has the history of a dirty fighter. He has a history of mental fucking just not being mentally able to fight uh, a really tough, gritty, you know, you know, except for the Andre Berto fight, because he showed pure guts in that fight. Except for that fight, he's not shown the mental ability to fight at the elite level, and it shows in this fight. He had to hit him on the back of the head, and you know what? There have been great fighters in our time to result to dirty tactics. Felix Trinidad is one of them. Arturo Gatti is another one of them. But Victor Ortiz, if you want to be a great fighter, you have to lift yourself above that level and really show that you're a great fighter, not to intentionally hit someone on the back of the head. I can understand low blows, which is something Trinidad and Arturo Gatti were definitely did when they were hurt, but they never intentionally hit someone on the back of the head. That's malicious intent. That's fucked up. So big props to Josesito Lopez. Really got the job done in a great fight. Great fight. So a huge upset victory. I wish I researched this shit so I could bet on it, but it is what it is. 140 pounder. That's what it's about. It's funny how much this happens in boxing when promotion announces like a super fight, except one guy has to win a preliminary fight and they lose. This happens a lot in boxing, and you really have to pick up on the trend here, because Lopez really pulled the miracle off. So big props to him. He beat Victor Ortiz, and he might get the Canelo Alvarez fight based on his performance. Now he probably won't. So that's your signal for Erislandy Lara, because that's really the next best contender. Another one is K9 Bundridge, but he doesn't have the name. It was supposed to be Paul Williams, but he's paralyzed. So who's gonna fight Canelo Alvarez? Who is he gonna fight? That's the main question. And I don't know who it is, man. So let me know what you think, and what you think about the stoppage. Do you think Ortiz quit? Or do you think he's an idiot for telling the ref that he has a broken jaw? It is what it is, and that's what it is. Take care, guys.